Hello, I'm Nelson Williams. Back in the days of what passed for my youth, I considered the possibilities of building an MMORPG by taking the design of Diablo 2 and welding it to a larger world with more quests, more characters, and lots of players in a persistent game. I bring this up because a decade and change later, the club-swinging act bosses at GameOgre.com would send me to look into Drakensang Online, a browser-based MMORPG that takes up the monster-bashing torch. Did I mention browser-based? Drakensang Online comes in two flavors, a downloadable client or a full browser version you can play straight off the web page. Unlike other browser games, the graphics are good and movement is smooth. Drakensang Online showcases what might be an evolution in online games, drawing away from massive clients and switching to a purely web-space environment. Did I mention Diablo 2? Drakensang Online is a spiritual offspring of the isometric third-person adventure games of yore, headed up by Dungeon Siege and the Diablo series. The graphic design of Drakensang Online offers rich, living colors and just a touch of bloom to give it that fantasy feeling. The gameplay is an old-school clickfest, right down to the orbs for your health and your class-based super juice. There are three classes in Drakensang Online: the Dragonknight, the Spellweaver, and the Ranger. The Dragonknight is your basic close combat beat stick. The Spellweaver hurls magic from range, and the Ranger is a combo of combat and ranged bowfire. You can play a male or female version of each class and swap around some of the details of your character's appearance. The customization isn't deep, but even a little is welcome. The plot is mostly assembled from pieces given to you in quests, with a main questline running through. Near as I can tell, it goes something like this: here be monsters, stomp a mudhole through them. Always nice to see the classics back in action. And something about a dragon? The name of the game makes me think of a draconic German lounge singer, which probably isn't what they meant. As the look and design of Drakensang Online draws inspiration from a select pantheon of gaming classics, so does its gameplay. The browser-based environment brings its own challenges, so instead of arrow keys and keyboard commands, everything is point and click. Click on a person to talk to them, click on a monster to fight it, click on a special power to activate it. Wander the countryside in search of monsters to slay, mouse clicking away like a cricket in the spring. One thing deserves special mention though. Loot on the ground glows, so it's easy to see. Imagine that. Loot you can see without hitting a key to make it visible. What will they think of next? Drakensang Online is a bold experiment with deep roots. Although it doesn't have the complexity or sophistication of the top-tier titles it draws on, Drakensang Online has the benefits of running directly from a web page without a huge program behind it. No huge program means no huge download, so you can play the game just about anywhere. The real problem is that with all this clicking, a normal mouse just won't be enough. It's time for the Giga Mouse!